happy I'm home. Hi guys, it's Romana and welcome to another It's Friday! So my hair, actually, I didn't mention it last video, but I'm sure you noticed it's purple. It's actually kind of lilac-y. This week we decided to talk about the creative process. You might be wondering why. Why the creative process of all processes to process? Well, here's why. Personally, me, I am still learning my creative process, which probably makes no sense to make a video about it when I don't know it myself. But this is what I've learned and discovered so far. So I've actually taken on a bunch of projects this semester in hopes that it'll force myself to be extra more creative. Right now we're doing these videos. I'm in the TV club. I am writing for an online article thing, which you should totally check out. The Odyssey at St. John's University. Yeah, I've decided to take on a lot of creative things to try to be more creative. And it's very difficult. A lot of ideas have been done before. So now you've got to cream up. I was gonna say create and then I was gonna say come up and it came up. Because now you've got to come up with a new spin on X and X idea. We just got our haircut today, so I'm going to be touching my hair a lot because it feels so... Everybody's creative process is different, obviously. You know, we all do things differently. And my creative process so far that I'm coming to terms with is non-existent. Because I can't seem to come up with anything. For me, ideas come randomly, far too randomly. Either when like I'll be in the shower, I'll be in class, it'll be a dream, I don't know. Like someone will say a word and I'm like, idea. Which is why, number one, it's always good to have a notebook on hand. Or if you don't have a notebook, jot it down on your phone. And when you have the idea, write it down because you will forget it. Step 2. Find a quiet area. I can't come up with ideas if everything is too loud and noisy and I just can't think. You need some nice space to yourself to be able to really get involved in your idea. Tip number 3? Yeah, tip number 3, not step number 3. They're not steps, they're more tips. Okay, well, it could go one of two ways, either all music or no music. I like to sing songs way too much, so if I'm listening to a song, I'll start singing it, and instead of focusing on what I need to focus on, I'll be doing that. I turn off my music when it comes down to the nitty-gritty stuff, because I need to focus. You need to focus on what you wanna possibly do. You need to block out everything that's happening around you. Tip number 4, find what time is great for you. Totally just stole that tip from I have found in the past, I do really well at night, but also I like to sleep at night. Like I've become a grandma and I need to sleep. So I have to find another time that's not when I'm asleep to make ideas. Wake up super early. I think waking up super early is good for anything. You can get a lot of stuff done in the morning, but you actually have to get up to get it done. So wake up. Tip number... I don't even know. I don't know. I didn't write anything down, guys. I'm just going at this. Oh, you know what's a really good idea? What I like to do if I'm trying to think of an idea? I read similar things or look at similar stuff. Like for example, if we're trying to come up with video ideas, I'll go look at what people have made recently. And I'll be like, or someone that I really like I'll look at X YouTuber's name and I'll be like, oh my god, I love what they did there. How can we do that but differently or something slightly similar to that, you know? And I'm like, let's focus on this. Or I'm trying to write a new article or a new blog post. I look at what has been written in other people's blogs, ideas from anything. I read up on stuff. I put in keywords and see what similar articles or similar videos have been made. Or this is really new lately. Like this event happened recently or this new trend is happening. We should do this type of video or article or show, whatever. Or sometimes it's really good to just try to figure out what's important to you and think about that and look at that and see how you can spin that to make it more universal, more relevant, more wow. Or what am I feeling? Sometimes my ideas come from what I'm feeling. For example, last week on the Odyssey, I wrote about inadequacy, which sounds kind of depressing, I know, but it's just what I was feeling. So I was like, well, maybe I can write this in a way that someone who's also feeling inadequate or just down will read it and be like, I totally feel you, and you're right, let's be positive. Or yeah, like, you know, another really great thing to do is to talk to someone. Tell them what you've come up with so far and go through it back and forth a little bit and see what ideas come out from talking to somebody. Because sometimes you say an idea they interpret it differently. And it's not that that's bad, but it either helps you explain your idea further, or maybe helps you realize what you want to focus on more. Or it just gives you an idea like, oh, you've interpreted it as such. That's actually really interesting too. I wonder how I can expand and explain better. You gotta be inspired too, you know, right? To be creative. So like look for that inspiration. What's making you go, whoa, that's good. Once you've got what you're gonna do, you gotta really write it out. Even if it's like lame ideas or like that doesn't sound right, but just put it down for thought. You can cross it out, you can get rid of it later, but put it down for thought, because that's the only way you gotta start rolling. You gotta write it down. So you brainstorm, right? You gotta write it all, jot it down, and which is what I need to do for these videos. I need to write down what I'm going to say so I don't just start rambling on the camera. But hopefully you've enjoyed it thus far. And I like the word thus. Alright, well I've rambled on for long enough, and I hope I've got some good tips in there, and if not, well that really, really sucks. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, because we love when you give it a thumbs up. And please make sure to subscribe if you have not, or if you have subscribed, tell your friends to subscribe, because that would be a thumbs up for you. I hope you guys liked last week's video, and I hope you guys liked this past Wednesday's video, and I hope you guys liked today's video. If you have not seen or would like to see last week's video, it'll be in the description box below. Alright, and that is the end of this video. Bye! Oh god. This is your end screen now. Yay! And if you have been wondering, yes, I am in fact wearing a Zayn crew neck from Fresh Top. Whatever, don't judge me. And Chica says, bye, subscribe to our channel, we put out new videos every Friday. Yeah, you tell them, baby. Alright, bye.